everybody, I'm so glad you're here today so that we can learn more about the life of Jesus. Why don't we start by singing a song to learn the books of the New Testament? Stand up and let's sing.
He is the truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. The New Testament. Come on. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Acts, Romans, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st Timothy, 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon, and Hebrews, and James, and 1st Peter, 2nd Peter, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation. The life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Acts, Romans, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st Timothy, 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon, and Hebrews, and James, and 1st Peter, 2nd Peter, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation. Hey, hey, he is the truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. The New Testament song. Come on, the New Testament.
Okay, everyone, now it's time to practice our memory verse for the month of October. I'll say it first and then you repeat after me. For God so loved the world,
For God so loved the world,
that he gave his one and only Son,
that he gave his one and only Son,
that whoever believes in him
that whoever believes in him
shall not perish,
shall not perish,
but have eternal life.
but have eternal life.
John 3:16.
John 3:16.
Great job, everyone. Make sure you keep practicing.
Hey Creation Station friends, welcome back, and now is our story time. Do you remember the story from last week? Last week we learned that Jesus has power over sickness. Do you remember he healed that man that couldn't walk? But before he healed him, he told him that his sins were forgiven. Those are two things that only God can do: forgive sins and heal sickness. Now, today, we're gonna learn that Jesus has power over creation. Everything that he's done, he has power over them because he made them, right? So my friend Brianna is gonna come and is gonna introduce the story for us.
Hello, I'm Brianna. You know, one of my favorite things to do in the summer is to go to the lake. One thing you never want to happen, though, is to be on the lake during a storm. A boat is not a safe place to be. In today's Bible story, Jesus' disciples found themselves on a lake during a storm. Watch this.
Jesus spent all day teaching crowds of people near the Sea of Galilee. That evening, Jesus wanted to cross over to the other side of the sea. He said, "Let's cross over to the other side of the lake." So Jesus and his disciples left the crowds. They got into a boat and began sailing. Some of the people from the crowds followed in their own boats. While Jesus and his disciples traveled, Jesus fell asleep on a cushion. at the back of the boat. All of a sudden, a storm came. The wind was strong, and the waves crashed into the boat. Water was coming into the boat, and the disciples were afraid. Many of the disciples were fishermen. They had survived storms on the sea before, but this storm was different. It was so strong. If the water kept coming in the boat would sink. Surely they would all drown. The disciples looked to Jesus for help, but Jesus was still fast asleep at the back of the boat. He didn't seem to even notice the storm. Did Jesus care that they were about to sink into the sea? The disciples woke up Jesus. "Lord, save us," they said. "We are going to die." Jesus opened his eyes and saw that his friends were afraid. He got up and spoke to the wind. Then Jesus said to the sea, "Silence, be still." At the sound of Jesus' voice, the wind stopped blowing and the waves stopped crashing. Everything was calm. The disciples were safe. Jesus looked at his disciples and asked, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Did the disciples not trust Jesus to take care of them? The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. "Even the wind and the waves obey him." Who is this man? Jesus' disciples knew Jesus was a good man and a good teacher. When Jesus calmed the wind and the waves, he showed his disciples that he is also God. God rules the sea and stills its waves.
Whoa! Jesus' disciples were afraid that their boat would sink and they would all drown. But someone on the boat had the power to rescue them. Who has power over creation? Jesus has power over creation because he is God the Son.
Did you like that story? Did you pay attention? Well, the story from today, just like the one from the week before, because it's from after Jesus was born, comes from the New Testament. And now I'm going to ask you some questions to see if you paid attention to the story, okay? All right, question number 1. What did Jesus do when he got on the boat? Do you remember? He fell asleep. Jesus was tired. He had been preaching, so he just fell asleep. Good job. Question number 2. What did Jesus' friends, the disciples, do when they were afraid of the storm? They woke Jesus up, didn't they? They asked Jesus to save them. All right, question number 3. What did Jesus do when he woke up? He calmed the storm. Good job, guys. He said, "Be still." Okay, question number 4. How did Jesus stop the storm? Did he yell at the storm? Did he do a little dance? No, he just told the storm in the sea to be still. You know why? Because he's Jesus. He has power over creation, over nature, over everything. All right, last question. Oh, you're going to know this one. Who has power over creation? Can you say it really loud again? Jesus has power over creation. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Jesus has power over creation. Good job, guys. You paid attention. You were so good. And now it's time for some dancing. Let's sing together.
I get scared sometimes, so I cover my eyes. But that's so silly, 'cause God is always with me. So I stand up tall, remember he is strong. I won't be afraid, God is always with me. Fear, get out of here. Fear, get out of here now. Fear, get out of here. Get out of here for good. I'll see you later. See you later. I'll see you later. See you later. See you later, alligator. 'cause God is always with me. So I stand up tall, remember He is strong, I won't be afraid, God is always with me. Fear, get out of here. Fear, get out of here now. Fear, get out of here. Get out of here for good. I'll see you later. See you later. I'll see you later. See you later. See you later, alligator. See you later. I'll see you later. See you later. See you later, alligator. I don't need to be afraid no more. Afraid no more. God, I'm yours. I don't need to be afraid no more. Afraid no more. God, I'm yours. I don't really need to be afraid no more. Afraid no more. God, I'm yours. I don't really need to be afraid no more. Afraid no more. God, I'm yours. Fear, get out of here. Fear, get out of here now. Fear, get out of here. Get out of here for good. I'll see you later. See you later. I'll see you later. See you later. See you later, alligator. See you later. I'll see you later. See you later. See you later, alligator. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
We had a great time with you today, and make sure you come back next week too so that we can learn even more about the life of Jesus. Hope you have a great week.